So this is the Creating Perfect Squares assignment, and you need to use the given graph paper to draw your perfect square from 1 to 12. Make sure you fill in the length, width, and product. So I'm going to do the first one for you. Since I'm doing number 1, I'm going to just fill in 1 square. So I'm actually going to zoom in so that I can really just fill in 1 square neatly. Okay. And I'm going to use the highlighter tool. That way I can still see the box underneath it. And I'm just going to, oh, that's very large. Let's see here. It's okay. So I'm going to erase that. I'm going to go back to the highlighter tool. And I'm just going to fill in one of the squares. So it's not going to be perfect, but it's close. Now that I've done that, I need to go and click my select mode tool, which is this little arrow again, and move over. So from what we learned in class, I know that the length is 1. So I'm going to click my box. That's going to be 1. So my length is 1. My width is 1. So I'm going to click my box and put 1. And how many squares do I have filled in total is 1. So I'm going to click my box and I'm going to fill 1. Let me zoom out so you can see. So I've got 1, 1, and 1. And then I'm going to move on to 2. So since I'm on number 2, I'm going to be doing 2 as my perfect square. So it'll be 2 for the length, 2 for the width, and then I will fill in my product. So I'm going to do this one for you, but I'm not going to keep it on here. So I zoomed in. I'm going to use my highlighter tool again. And now I'm going to do 2 for my width, 2 for my length, so that'd be 1, 2, fill in my others. So now, like I said, I'm not going to keep this one in. I want to make sure that you're watching this video, but I am going to show you what to do. So my length equals 2, my width equals 2, so my product equals how many how many squares I have. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 as my product. This is not going to stay here, but I do want to see if you're watching the video. So my length is 2, my width is 2. I filled in my extra squares, and then I counted how many squares I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 is my product.